Same cloth, different threads. Jews of Quebec City is a new exhibit at the Ben Weider Community Centre in Côte-des-Neiges. It chronicles the story of Jewish immigration to Quebec City over a 400-year period. It arrives in Montreal as the centre prepares for its 100th anniversary next year. Deborah Arbeck has more.
In this maze of photographs whispers the history of Jews in Quebec City.
I knew there was a great history there that had to be researched and told. We're talking about the...
Simon Jacob put a team of experts together and with the help of the Jewish community created the Same Cloth, Different Threads exhibit for Quebec City's 400th anniversary. Now it's touring the province.
The first recorded Jew or presence of a Jew in Quebec comes with Esther Brando, who is a young girl who arrives actually dressed up as a guy called Jacques Lafarge, and she arrives in 1738.
Brando was ordered to convert to Christianity or ship out.
In the end, after a year, she said, I will stick with my religion.
The first Jewish settlers in Quebec City were suppliers to the British Army. Maurice Pollock peddled his way to prosperity. He'd arrived from Ukraine in 1902, penniless.
He was selling rubbers as a peddler, and then he opened the first store on Charest Street, and then the bigger one on St. Joseph.
He lived in this house, which remains today and was devoted to philanthropy. The foundation bearing his name is sponsoring the exhibit at the YM-YWHA in Montreal. And while there was anti-Semitism, Pollock always felt at home.
Grandpa didn't mind the adversity. He loved the French Canadians. He loved Quebec. And compared to where he came from, he felt it could all be overcome. The difficulties could be overcome and he could succeed.
There were other success stories.
It was Sigismund Moore was the person responsible for putting the first hydroelectric dam in Quebec City.
He ran a line from Montmorency Falls to Dufferin Terrace, lighting up the famous promenade.
The earliest grave we have.
This cemetery remains one of the oldest surviving Jewish cemeteries in Canada. But many landmarks have passed on. Jewish businesses on St. Joseph Street have disappeared. The old Jewish synagogue is now the Periscope Theater. However, its Hebrew lettering, the history, and the community lives on. Deborah Arbeck, CTV News.